Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me move up some more. I hope you all are doing well, okay? So, today we're going to be gardening, all right? And let me show you what I'm using. Whew, gotta get some of that out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, just making sure hubby didn't get all the plastic out from when he made the hole, so I'm just going in here just kind of cleaning it up a little bit so I can get all this plastic out. But anywho, I went into the clearance section and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I regret not buying all of the bins, to be honest with you. I should have brought more bins because guess what? When I went back, it was gone. These bins was like literally $5. And y'all know these bins don't be cheap, okay? But I just have to try to look in Goodwill and see what I can come across. But yeah, so this bin was $5, which is a really good deal. And I know better. I should have grabbed at least another one, but I only did one. All right, y'all, excuse me, allergies acting up. A little breezy out, but I ain't complaining. So hubby made, let me show y'all, he made 6 holes at the bottom, as you can see. I told him not big holes because I don't want it to drain too fast. So yeah, this was $5. Let me show y'all in the clearance section. So if you all see a bin, any bins you may see at Walmart for on sale, grab them, okay? And you can literally grow your garden, okay? You can even do this in your home as well, all right? Especially if you don't have the space or whatnot, you would probably just need to maybe get like a little tray, or not even a tray. You probably can use a top to put at the bottom, you know, to catch the water and just kind of keep an eye on it for drainage purposes. But I also had my husband do 2 holes at the top. All right, not a whole lot of holes because, like I said, I may do some covering. I may cover it up at times. But the particular plants that I am growing, they need sunlight. So what I would do, if I want to later, if you're worried about animals getting into it, you can do your holes, leave it out in the daytime, and then when nighttime comes, you can just cover it up and then repeat, okay? That's to keep the animals away, all right, or any other insects you don't want to. So what I like to do with my gardening, I like to I'm a companion type gardener. And basically what that means is I like to plant things that work together, that is going to benefit each other. So that's kind of how I try to do my garden, okay? Now, when I did the research, I'm doing kale. I don't care for kale, but kale comes into place when I'm doing like smoothies, things like that. Or if I have it in a salad, kale is really good. So we're going to plant some kale in this container. And I also read that kale partners great with cilantro. So we're going to do some cilantro in here. And it does well with onions. So we're going to put some onions as well in here. All right. And all of that is going to go in here. All right. So let's go ahead and oh, sorry, boo-boo. You scared? It's okay. My dog is like right up underneath me, y'all. He's so scary. Let me show y'all. Look. See? He's so scary. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. So that's what we're going to do now. All right. So I got to go get my organic soil, and we're gonna go ahead and get to work. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Very windy today. I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves in here. I should have had my son come in here. I can't bother hubby, he has to work and help me with this. What I'm gonna do, just gonna dump it a little bit in here like this, so I don't have to completely lift the whole thing up. We have to find little tricks here when you can't lift stuff like that. And that's me. Okay. So gonna dump a little bit of this in here, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Try to not get any on the patio. But if we do, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Alright. We got something in here. Y'all see? Okay. Alright. We're gonna put more in here. I know this way it's gonna be a longer, but I need to make it a little lighter for myself. Then I can lift it in here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put my sunscreen on, y'all. The sun's starting to get to me a little bit. So I hope y'all having a fabulous Sunday. This is what I decided to do in the garden today, honey. I haven't been in here. I haven't been back here in a while, and it's time. Way overdue. I gotta get back to what I love, what is needed. I'm also gonna take. I need to take some of the chicken stuff over there, but they over there happy. I'm not gonna bother them. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some coffee ground and I'm gonna put it in here as well. Oh, it's still kind of heavy, y'all, to lift. So I'm gonna keep digging and putting in here. So I'll be back, guys. I don't want to bore y'all. All right, y'all. So we have. Let me show you. All right, we filled it. We don't need to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I have coffee ground, or yeah, ground coffee, whatever they call it, that I got from the $1.25 store. And we're gonna put this in here, all right, to give it a start. Oh my goodness, I can't open it. All right, so then we're gonna sprinkle this all in here. Okay, so we have the coffee grounds in here now. So we're gonna mix it all up. All right, and just make sure we get it all good and mixed in here, because we want to start our garden off right. This stuff stinks. I don't like coffee. Never had it. Can't have it. I have migraines. Okay, so we mix that in there. And then I love to use this. I need to get more of this. It's citrus fruit and avocado. Even though this is not citrusy, I still like to use a little bit of this in my garden. It's not a big deal. Hold on, y'all. My daughter wants to tell me something. I got the kids helping me with dinner. They having a fit, but they'll be all right. Okay, so the flies are all over here, y'all. The flies are bad during the summer right about now. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead, put some water in here so we can get ready to plant our seeds. Okay, all righty, let's do this, y'all. And what I'm gonna try to do is mark my areas where, you know what, let me go get my permanent marker. I'll be right back, because I like to stay organized to know what is what, you know. So I'll be right back. But anyway, y'all see where I dropped everything? I'll be back. Okay, these are the holes that my husband made, 1 and 2, and I just wanted to show you guys. So they are flying like crazy over here, but like I said, I'm gonna move it in another direction. So let me show you what I have put here. Let me see if you can see the white tabs. This is where the yellow onions are gonna go, the cilantro and the kale. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and let's start gardening. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like a line going across, like going this way. Let me show you. I'm just gonna do, hold on, let me make sure it's leveled. Shit, it's leveled. All right, so I'm gonna go do a line going this way so I can take the dirt after I put the seeds in and I can cover it. I'm also gonna use this little corner area. I'm gonna use everything I need to use to get this garden going. It is very breezy out here, y'all. And I'm in the shade because, like I said, the sun is burning me these days. All right. So we'll start with the kale since we already lined everything up. And then what I like to do is I take my little sandwich bags, and I like to, if I don't use all the seeds, because sometimes you can put a bunch of seeds down and it still won't grow. You know, it's just kind of one of those hit and miss things. So I don't like to use all of my seeds. I like to save some just to kind of see. It's like a trial and error to see how the ones that I have, if they do well, you know, then I'm like, we're good to go. And I can use them for another time. All right. So let's go ahead and drop some seeds. Uh-oh, I'm already dropping some. Lord. Okay, I want to show you. This is how they look. Okay. And we're just going to go in a row and drop them. No particular special kind of way. Just drop them in, honey. And we just lined them right on up like I told you. And I'm going to take a little bit of water. Wet the seeds up a little bit. Woo, my hands smell like coffee. Ugh. And then we're just going to cover it up with the dirt. See if I can bring y'all real close. Just going to cover it up just like that with dirt. And see, it's a good thing I have my labels here so I know what is what. Of course, when it grows, you'll know what is what for the most part. But I just like to be organized. And I'm going to squeeze some in on the side here because I'm going to utilize this whole bin for as much as I can. All right, so I'm going to put some more kale right down the same path. But on the on the side of it. Be careful, y'all, because they coming out like Skittles. Let me hold it. Okay. Okay, so they are in there. All right. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Put a little water. Cover it up. That's all we're gonna do with the rest of it. Okay? And I'll be back. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the cilantro. All right, cilantro has a lot of space. So, hold on, I think I'm gonna move the sign over a little bit. Okay. All right, so I can give my onions a little bit more space than the cilantro. So we're gonna go ahead and go down this row. And see, when you are gardening with companionship, it doesn't matter if they touch each other or whatnot. It's still not gonna cause the other one to die because they work well together. That's another reason why I like to do companion gardening, because of that very reason. What did I do with my, hold on, y'all, I lost my seed. What did I do with my seeds? I'll probably play some music over here so I don't bore you all. Don't tell me I put it back in the bag. I think I did, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'll be back. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, let me show you the cilantro. This is how the cilantro look. I love how they look because you can really see them when you're putting them down, as opposed to the dark, like the black ones. It's kind of hard to see. Hold on, y'all. All right, I told you my kid's coming in to check. Taking my instructions. My son actually listening to how I'm telling him to cook. Okay, so we have the cilantro. Uh-oh. All right, and we're going to do this here. All right. And then we're going to put a little bit of water like we did the last time. Cover it up. All right, and so now we're going to cover it up, okay?